Hi, friends. It's Auntie Cuckoo. I am headed to Walmart to look for some bargain food prices. Let's go shopping. So today we are tackling all of the food that we can find for $1 or less in Walmart. I started in the dairy and I could not find anything cheaper than this Imperial margarine, which I've used many times before, but is now $1.23. Over in the yogurt section, you can find a lot of Greek yogurt at Walmart that is by the Great Value brand for just 64 cents, and some Yoplait as well for 64 cents. So with food prices going up astronomically, I wanted to take you guys along and find all of the items that we could so that you know the cheapest prices out there for your budget. Since every penny counts these days, I want to make sure and point out the things that you can find for cheaper at Walmart than you can at other retailers as well as Dollar Tree. You guys know I'm a big Dollar Tree shopper as well, but with their price hikes, there are many things that you can find for 25 to 50 cents cheaper here at Walmart. Now, depending on whether you buy the name brand or the Walmart brand, you're going to see a big price decrease. Something else I'm noticing is that they are switching out a lot of their packaging to keep prices low. Things that normally come in cans. This is one of my favorite items here, the very large can of crushed tomatoes for under $1.96. But they are switching out a lot of their containers to paper and plastic to save on that aluminum, which means that their prices are going to stay low. Now here's a prime example. You can get this same taco mix by McCormick for $1, or the Walmart brand, which is the Great Value brand, for just under 40 cents. And here's an example of some of the changes in the pasta aisle. 16 ounces worth of pasta, but now we're finding them in plastic bags instead of always in those boxes. The price has stayed the same. It's still 92 cents for most of the Great Value style pasta brands, including their elbow pasta, but you can find pasta for under $1 by other brands than the Great Value here at Walmart for 2 more cents at 94 cents. Now, I believe that even Trader Joe's carries this brand, and it is even more affordable at just 82 cents. Now, I did notice that there was not a whole lot of meat items available. We will go through that here in a minute, but there are things that are prepared meals in cans by Chef Boyardee, like their beef ravioli for under $1 and right at $1. One of my favorite items to pick up at Walmart is their canned fruit. This beats Dollar Tree by at least a quarter. And if you're looking to have a little extra on hand, you may want to look at some dry goods. I did notice that a lot of the same packages sold at Dollar Tree are also sold at Walmart for $1, and you're saving a quarter. And when it comes to cake mix, the Great Value brand is 94 cents. I brought home the Funfetti and it is wonderful. They also have lots of mixes if you want to make baked goods that are right around 98 cents. Now, the portion is not as large as maybe a boxed cake. You may get a dozen muffins for $1. They also have other options for 50 cents in the cornbread section. And if you've ever been on a budget, you know about Jiffy. I certainly do at 56 cents. That's the highest I've ever seen it. I believe it was a quarter back in the day. And I have been on a very tight budget before. So these are not new tips and tricks for me, but I am going to share a hack for you guys online here in just a second. I want to make sure that you're getting the most for your money. Now, everyone knows about ramen. It is much more than it used to be, but it is still a great priced item, especially for us college kids out there. I know that that was my dinner many a moon ago. Now, something I noticed that Walmart is doing, I talked to an employee about it, is they're actually grouping their foods. So over in the pudding section, you can find pudding for under $1 by the Great Value brand, as well as by Snack Pack. But what was interesting is they're setting up a whole end cap in my store of all items priced at $1 and under. Now, I know not everyone goes bargain hunting in the store, nor do you have the time for it. So I'm going to show you a quick and easy way to get the best price on what you're buying for your groceries at Walmart online. Go in to your search bar, type in the item you're looking for. For instance, we're looking for beans. Scroll down the filters and push that bar all the way over to $1. So now it should be only displaying items that are under $1. So that's going to give you the lowest priced item for that category that you're searching on. And this gives you the opportunity to compare prices between different brands, say the generics, which we know are always going to be lower unless there is some sort of change or a sale like at a grocery store. You're not going to see those things happen at Walmart. They're pretty standard prices. These are things that you can find in not only the canned goods section, but you can find them in frozen, in dairy, in dried goods, rice, beans, all the staples that you're looking for. Now, another grocery hack that I like to do is do my grocery shopping online, because often the price hikes will hit in store before they do the online shopping. So I'm going to get my products for a little bit cheaper if I order them through a grocery delivery curbside pickup, as long as it is a service that has no charge like the curbside pickup at Walmart. I have often noticed prices on things that I normally buy being lower online, and they will honor that price at checkout. So be sure that you take a look at anything that you don't feel the need to pick out yourself, maybe things that are not fresh items like produce, canned goods, dry goods. And if you're noticing the price is lower online, go ahead and order those as a curbside. Now, another way to cut your costs is to get the family size items. A lot of these things that I'm showing you are a little bit more than $1, but they are a larger portion. Now, when it comes to meat, I can't tell you that you're going to find a whole lot of options for $1 or less at Walmart, but I did find a few options. And when it comes to anything that is canned, like a canned meat, and you are not finding it on the shelves, be sure to check online. I have often found that they will ship it to me if I purchase $35 or more for completely free. So I get exactly what I'm looking for when it is not on the shelves, but it is on stock online. And when it comes to my fresh produce, that's something I definitely want to pick out in person, but you can find great deals in the frozen section. Something I have been doing a lot lately with the price of food going way up is purchasing berries and things that we use on a regular in the frozen department and using them instead of fresh produce, because it is still semi-fresh, and I'm telling you, it cuts cost so much. Another thing you're going to want to do is look at your price per ounce. This is true not only for frozen goods, but for canned goods. Now, normally on the price on the shelf, it will have a price per ounce. Compare those, because oftentimes you'll find a large container of something with the price per ounce that is a little bit higher than the smaller one. So oftentimes I will find myself price comparing and buying a couple of these smaller packaged item and saving a little bit of coin. Another way to cut your cost is to meal plan, and I haven't done this in years, but I am going back to it. If you're interested in seeing that, be sure you subscribe and stick around. I have got to cut my grocery costs, and I have just got to get back to it. Something I used to do is grocery shop on a budget. So I would go out, I would see what was on sale, I would pick up items, and then come home and put meals together based on that. I will roughly be doing that in the future here on the channel and sharing recipes and cooking and meals, but with more of a purpose to cut my bottom line when it comes to that grocery bill. And I'd also love to hear from you guys. What are your best grocery shopping hacks and money saving tips? You can leave down below in the comments for everyone. Let's share the wealth of information that we have and save each other a little bit of money. I'm also very interested in hearing what some of your money saving meals are. That may be a video coming up very shortly here on the channel, because I have been putting together a few things, but I am curious to hear in your home, what are some of your favorites? And I hope this video has brought you a few more ideas for how to save money on your grocery bill, giving you a few tips and tricks of what to look for. Thank you all so much for coming with me, and I'll see you back very soon.